Just going to do one more quick just to show you. I'm just resetting that Bailey number 3, and I want to show you how fine the camera is on that. So, and these will have to be sharpened too, but these are shavings that's taken right in the middle as I creep up on perfect setting. And this will ride the hills and valleys less than the 4 will, so I can get in and this is taking cuttings right now. When you talk about smoothing, you know, when you get close to being done, you can set it this fine. And this is, I mean, I'm not going to put a micrometer on these to tell you that this is way less than half a thousandth. I mean, miles sticking to me, actually, the static. Miles less than half a thousand. So you can actually come in once you get to this level where it's just going to be just cleaning up the surface and set it super fine and not have to worry about, you know, tearing anything out. Go along like this and just absolutely refine the surface, you know, like a piece of glass. This Bailey, even without the lateral on it, just still works perfect. This is the Bailey iron too. Even that little spot where I stopped right there, I mean, you can just take it out in like 2 seconds. You don't have to worry about tear out because you set so fine. So when you talk about smoothing planes, this is what you're talking about right here. This is as smoothing as it gets. But yeah, just want to show you that real quick. It's kind of neat to get it set that fine, and you know, we all like to have our favorite planes and talk about different makes and manufacturers. Now this one also, you can see how fine the shaving I'm taking. If you see the bottom of this plane's not flat. When I got this, I had no intention really of doing a complete restoration on it. It was just kind of a neat plane that was given to me. And even without the bottom being perfectly flat, you can still use it as a super fine shaver. This wood would tear out so easily, especially not having any idea what the grain direction is, what I'm doing right now. And the bottom's not flat. And, you know, it's taking the microest of shavings, and it's completely safe. And obviously, the bigger shavings are just in spots that I'm closer to flat. You can see there's a little spot of tear out right there, and I can try to work through it. I just have to find the high spots to be able to get rid of them and get at it, because it's, you know, if there's a little teeny ridge here, you won't even touch it. I hope the camera's picking that up. Still got a teeny bit of tear out right there. It's almost gone. Almost gone. Just about can't see it. If you can get your plane set to this level, you can really work on it pretty fast. Because you don't have to worry about tearing anything out. Tear out the knob. Seam's almost all cleaned up. Probably the worst seam on the whole thing right there. But yeah, so Bailey 3, Shelton number 9, number 4. I don't know if I can get the light right to be able to show you what I'm cleaning there, but when I tell you how smooth that this is right here, I'm not lying to you. And not all that's been hit, like right here hasn't been touched. You can see right here, you can see some of the planer marks here. That hasn't been touched yet. You can see just where the plane's missing because it's set this fine. Plane's just missing right there. You almost can't feel the bump, but I can feel it, you know, just barely right here, and that plane's picking it up here and missing over here. So that's how fine you can get these set, and that's without a perfectly flat bottom. Let's see what the Shelton looks like. Shelton is not perfectly flat either. Shelton really is one of my favorite smoothers. I don't even know, how tight do I have the mouse set? I don't have the mouse set ridiculously tight right now either. Yeah, it does have, it does have an adjustable frog on it, so you can set the mouth tighter than that. I probably will do that. The number 3, it's not super tight. It's not super loose either, but so you can see how, you know, the gouges in the plane and how hasn't been flattened. You can see the spot going right into the mouth right there where it's not perfectly flat. And you can see what it's taken for shavings and how good a job it's doing at what it's doing. Because like I said, I'm not paying attention to grain right now. And this is soft, real soft wood with, you know, knots and grain changes and everything else. Some of these knots are leaning this way, some are going that way, some are going that way, some are coming this way. And, you know, it's just gliding through and no tear out at all. So that's it. Hope you guys are having a great day.